was born with 50% renal impairment that progressed throughout my life until eventually I had to be put on dialysis. I was suffering from tremendous symptoms, muscle aches, body pains, etc. And even though I had these massive pains and sufferings, I still managed to pursue my subjects, whether it be research in astrophysics, theoretical physics, or paleontology. I became an affiliated researcher at the Beyond Center for Fundamental Concepts in Science and a NASA astrobiology primer co-author. I had already become the world's youngest author in paleontology and a Future Star Award winner. And I had also become, during this time, during my kidney failure, a world science scholar, one of 75 under 18 exceptional mathematicians all around the world. And I was the first one from the Middle East. But the symptoms of kidney failure were still progressing, and I had difficulty focusing, difficulty concentrating, extreme fatigue. So a kidney transplant was incredibly necessary. And here's where I really have to thank His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who really came through and supported me throughout my kidney transplant process. He wrote me an amazing letter that told me to keep fighting, and I've been doing that ever since that day.
This transplant is capital for the region because we are able to prove that in Dubai we can do live donor for pediatrics. And that's a huge advantage because it took a process to get to the point that we can be able to be authorized to do pediatric live donors. And doing this, now we offer this avenue of treatment for kidney transplant for many other children that may have donors. It's part of the big effort in UAE and Dubai and Abu Dhabi, all this area, to enhance organ transplantation for children with end-stage organ disease, specifically kidney. Children with kidney disease and dialysis do much better with transplant, have a full life, can develop well, abort all the complications that come with long time of dialysis, and most important, accomplish their full potential. And that's what we are here taking care of children, is to help them accomplish their full potential and full life.
I'd also have to thank Al Jalila Foundation, Al Jalila Children's Hospital, Mediclinic City Hospital, and of course my wonderful doctors and nurses, as well as the entire dialysis team who really looked out for me throughout my dialysis and eventually throughout my kidney transplant process. And without His Highness and without the tremendous amount of support behind him, I would not have been able to get this kidney transplant. And of course, I would not have been able to get this without my dad, who is my hero, who donated his kidney to me. And because the UAE has given me so much, I'd really like to give back to the UAE in all that it's given back to me. I'd like to make the UAE a hub for future scientific research and innovation and truly promote organ donation as a future in the UAE. Because through this method, if I had undergone deceased donation, I wouldn't have to see my father in such pain today, and the process would have been easier. I'm a lucky one that I managed to get a donor from my father. However, many others are not so lucky, and deceased donation really should be promoted through the UAE, as we can save thousands of lives in this way.